Now that is just for your personal upkeep. They also pay €250 per month for medical expenses. This is for everybody. Does not have, you don't have to be from, have PhD or whatever. This is for everybody. Hello guys, welcome back again. It's your girl Vicky Kello, and for today's video I'll be talking about scholarship in Slovakia, fully funded scholarship in Slovakia, and it's currently open. I'll be giving you guys all the gist, all the whatever you need about the scholarship, and stay tuned to the end of this video to get every step so you will not miss anyone. It is really like, the eligibility is so broad. It does not have to be like, just continue watching this video and you will get the hang of it. So first of all, I'll be talking about the scholarship. What is this scholarship about? It is Slovakian government scholarship. It is not, this scholarship is that I'll be talking about because other universities in Slovakia, they actually have their own scholarship, but the one I'll be focusing on today is the scholarship that is being issued, that is being given by the government of Slovakia. So how can you apply for this scholarship? Before you be given this scholarship, before you can even want to apply for this scholarship, your study, or if you're coming here for study or research, it should be at least 3 to 10 months. If you are doing a short stay study, like let's say summer school or something like that, you will not be given this scholarship. It should be a long-term thing, not just very short. There's short-term scholarship, of course, but this one that we're talking about, basically focusing on the long-term scholarship. So if you are staying for 3 to 10 months, number one, you're eligible for this scholarship. Another option is this: if you want to study masters, PhD, or you want to do your research, or you're an artist, you can also apply for this scholarship. Like I told you, it's very, very broad. Not just artist or scholarship. If you are like an assistant teacher. Now, what are the benefits of this scholarship? This scholarship will cover all your daily expenses. It covers all your daily expenses, and they pay you, like, if you are like, there is a catch because bachelor students cannot apply. If you're studying for master's, PhD, or research or other things apart from bachelor's, you can actually apply for this scholarship. There are some people there are some bachelors that can actually apply too, but those are the countries are limited. Not all countries can apply for this scholarship. If you're a master student, per month they pay you €400. 400 euro. If you are a PhD student, per month they pay you €734 per month. If you are a university student, if you're a university teacher or a researcher or an artist, and out of these three categories you don't have PhD with less than 4 years work experience, you'll be paid €734 per month. If you don't have PhD but you have up to, let's say, less than 10 years work experience, you'll be paid €980 per month. But if you have PhD and you have more than 10 years experience, you'll be paid €1,050 per month. Those are what you can be paid depending on your level. Like I said, if you're a university student, you'll be paid €400. If you're a PhD student, €734. And if you're a university teacher or a researcher, artist, you'll be paid according to your category. Now that is just for your personal upkeep. They also pay €250 per month for medical expenses. This is for everybody. You don't have to be from, have PhD or whatever. This is for everybody. And additionally, you are being paid travel allowance. If your house to the school, depending on the distance, they can pay you from as low as this. Sometimes they cannot even pay you if your house is not far, and if it's far, it can be as from €250 to €1,000, depending on the distance from your house to the school. Now, one important thing I have to tell you: before you can apply for this scholarship, you might have already applied to a Slovakian university. you might already, because I told you this scholarship is a government scholarship, it's not an university scholarship. So you already applied to a university and you've gotten admission. Because if you want to apply for this government scholarship, you have to also add your admission letter. So if you are given a scholarship, they definitely will pay you back what you paid for the admission process and all that. Or you can just like start your class. I mean, you don't have to. It's a fully funded scholarship. If you pay your tuition before they give you an admission letter, definitely if you are chosen for the scholarship, you'll be given back the money. So that's one important note. That's one very important note I have to say. You have to already applied to a university and they've already given you admission letter. So right now, like I said, the admission is ongoing. You should hurry up. If you're interested, you should hurry up and apply. So now this will not bring us to the requirement of this, if you want to apply for this scholarship. What are the requirements? What do you have to do to apply for this scholarship? What should you do to be given this scholarship? Now, the first thing you have to have in mind is to have a good CV. It's really great. Like, if you can construct a very good CV, an eye-catching CV, that is number one. Another thing is motivational letter. You must write a good motivation letter or statement of purpose on why you want to apply to the scholarship, or why you feel you are a good, like, you know, it's like a question of why should we hire you, something like that. So you have to sell yourself in that motivational letter. Don't just write 3 to 5 words and you feel that is all. Try to sell yourself. Make sure the first, I always say this thing, if you are writing a motivational letter, the first sentence should hook the reader. Like, there is a way you say the first sentence and the reader will be like, okay, let me because it's not all motivational letter they read. Sometimes they will just the whole one and this first sentence is already boring. They'll just like, okay. But make sure your first 3 sentences or your first paragraph is enough to hook that reader, to make sure they stay and read your whole motivational letter. That is very, very important. Now, you should also know the details of your study program. When the study program is starting, when it's ending, what the study program is about, the name, the duration, the language of instruction, the number of credits, and all that. You should also know all those things, because while you're filling your form, those things will be asked. So you should know all those things. And also in each courses, you should know the number of credit they have, and also the total number of credit the whole course will have. So you should study your study program. Know your study program. Know what you want to study. That even if you are sleeping and they just wake you up, what do you want to study? You start telling them. Another crucial document you should submit is 2 recommendation letter. And those 2 recommendation letters should be from your university, your previous university. And this signature, like, they should have the name of the professor or the lecturer or teacher, whatever. They should have their position, they should have their signature. Everything should be written, even the address, contact information. It can be email address or all that. It should be in those recommendation letter, 2 recommendation letter. And this recommendation letter should not be more than 3 months. Another important document you should have is confirmation from your previous university that this person is eligible to study in whatever this person wants to study. You know, there are some people that they do some bad things in school. So because of that, their name there's this black book or red book, their name is there. So because some people, these things actually work. Because of this, they will ask you to go and collect confirmation from your school to tell them that you were somebody who is this and that, and your school will just tell you that no, this person cannot, like, something. It happens. It's rare, but it happens. Especially maybe you are one bad guy or a bad student. It happens. So please, whatever you do. They say whatever what doing is what doing good. How did they talk? So they should collect the confirmation from your school also. Now, another document you should submit is the scanned copy of your bachelor's. If you are going for if you want to study masters, the scanned copy of your diploma, of your certificate, and also your transcript. Now, the last document you are submitting is the admission letter that the school gave to you, the school you are applying to in Slovakia. I told you have to apply to a school and they should give you admission letter. So the thing you have to submit, the last thing you have to submit is that application letter, like that admission letter. It is very, very important. So those are the 7 documents you have to submit. The first one is your CV. Second one is your motivational letter. Third is your I will not be calling them like the way I did before. Third is your confirmation from university that you were a regular student, you can study, blah blah blah. Reference letter, like 2 from your university lecturers, and they should not be more than 3 months. Scanned copy of your bachelor's, master's, or whatever degree you'll be using. Application from admission or invitation letter from your school that you already applied for and your detailed study program. Everything about your study program. Those are the 7 things you have to submit. Okay, there's a little bit of mix up, but all the requirements I mentioned earlier is if you are coming for master's study, if you are coming for master's. But if you want to apply for PhD scholarship, you have to submit everything that I mentioned, including 1 more. And this is like things like list of publications, some books you've written, your thesis, whatever. You should have some things you've done before. So that is another document you have to add. And also, of course, if you are your document, your certificate should be your master's certificate, because you are going for bachelor's. Sorry, you are going for PhD. So this time around, you are not scanning your bachelor's certificate. It is only when you are going for master's that you are sending a scanned copy of your bachelor's certificate. Now, for university teachers, researchers, or artists, your requirements are not that much. You just have to submit, let's say, 5 documents: your CV, details of your teaching, research, artist program, because you're coming for either university teacher or a researcher, so you have to have a detail of this thing you want to do. The next thing is scanned copy of your highest degree achieved. Now nobody cares if you are coming for PhD or not. So a scanned copy of your highest educational degree or level or degree achieved. Another document is the list of publications, something you've done before, or artists. If you are an artist, some things you've done, like a portfolio or something like that. I don't know, I'm not too good at this artist thing. Then the 5th thing you have to submit is invitation letter issued by the institution, by the school. Now, I would advise you to hurry now and apply, because the application period ends next month, October 31st. That is the deadline of this application, of this scholarship application. That is the deadline. So I would advise you to be very fast, apply to the university you want to study, and apply for this scholarship for the next year. So I hope this video helped some of you guys, and I'll be putting the links to the country. I said all countries apart from Slovakia, but there are still some, I'll be putting the links in the description box where you can check if your country is eligible. So before you go, guys, don't forget to subscribe, share this video, like, comment, turn on notifications so you get notified each time I post a video. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.